There we go. We tried to upload this twice yesterday, found crippling and very stupid level design mistakes. Hopefully it all goes smoothly now. I just spent like 2 hours editing it. That was so fast. Hi, how's it going? Ah! How are you here so fast? I just hit the button. Yeah. Okay, so I'm doing the whole rigmarole once again. Big Metroidvania level. Very, very big. It's like still the page open from yesterday. Oh, you're like me then. Cool. Well, welcome. I didn't mean to startle you. It's like 150 to 200-ish rooms, give or take. It might be slightly over 200. I don't know. I think it's smaller than my last level. 6 areas, tons of power-ups. Filled out all the power-ups. There's 6 bonus weapons in this one. There's a shop we're gonna get to. There's 20 keys you can get, which are all optional. Let's go for this one over here. I'm only gonna try this one once or twice. We can come back later when we have more movement abilities. If it gets annoying, because if you die, the level's really big. It takes a long time to load, and one of the longest things to load is... Wait, did I fuck this up somehow? Oh my god. Why? Hold on, why is this out of sync? Did I do this? Those are normally not like that. Why are these out of sync? Hold on, is it... Did I might have loaded them at different times or something. That's really bizarre. The carts themselves shouldn't have changed in any way. I mean, they should definitely be reloaded now, by now. Like I said, we can always come back later if it's weird. I haven't touched the carts at all, so they should be totally fine. Yeah, see, that now they're in sync again. That was really fucking weird. I must have loaded them weird. You've been here doing fuck all. Like, wasting your whole day is not that bad. It just feels really bad. We do it all the time. Oh, Jesus. The lag, it makes some of these jumps a little bit scary. Yeah. So, like there, we have an optional key. I think I died. Oh, no, I made it. And there's going to be a shop pretty soon where we can turn in keys to get stuff. Branching paths. I don't know. There's a bunch of shit. I think that's enough selling the features for now, unless I think of more later. Okay. This jump is the... Yeah, I don't trust... You can, like, touch it with your toe, and the game... Like, it doesn't look like it, but you invisibly touch it when there's that much lag, and then it just opens by the time you're jumping onto it. But yeah, hopefully this is all good. I'm just gonna loop. That's fine. Ignore this person. Get a checkpoint over here. I'm really hoping this shit works flawlessly. If there's like tiny... I fixed some more aesthetic errors today. I spent like 2 hours editing this thing again. Solving the big problems that I found. If there's small visual things, I'm not going to worry about that. Raffy, what's up, dude? Branching paths is like... It's I don't know. I think it's one of the coolest cards in the game, but I can see the hatred for it. I think Druid... I know you're going to get mad at me for saying this. I honestly believe that for a long time, Druid was one of the best design classes in the game. Maybe not one of the best, but... certainly up there. The only problem Druid has had was AoE. And then they printed Spreading Plague, and Druid became a bad class. Just like instantly. Just like instantly. It just became a bad class. It's weird how that works. And they just gave them way too much armor gain cards. They have more armor gain than Warrior. Druid is definitely a problem right now. Druid, Warlock. Baku Paladin specifically, not because Baku Paladin is too good. It's very easily hated out of the meta by Spreading Plague. And like Defile, which are in the other two broken classes at the moment. But just because the nature of a thing like Baku Paladin is just oppressive. Anyway, so here we get our first power-up. Enough for a stone going back to the thing that I'm doing. Yeah, so that was the second area. We're actually going to see a lot more of that later. We have the store over there to the right. Keep really wanting to get to a point where we have a logical reason to trade with you in that damn card thing. What sets are you collecting? I'm going to show off the map again. It's an ugly map, but I'm trying to be complete. I want to be very complete with these upload. I'm trying to do three things. I'm uploading the level. I'm having a normal stream where I talk to people, but also I'm showcasing the level because this level's so big that I don't think most people will be able to play it. So if they ever want to see, because I mean, watching games is fun, right? Some of you know this. I want to do a good show all the nooks and crannies. So we're going to 100% it. This is a map room. It's very hard to read. The top stone area is the start. The red bits are the red we just came out of. This is where we're at now, this glass block. The shop's under it. You can see there's some sort of pink dungeon above us. Purple squares are warp rooms. And then we have these other dungeons over here. Druid is dumb. It's like summon a 1/1 scarab, gain +1 health for each enemy. It would better. It would have to be if it was only one scarab, it would have to be a lot cheaper. Yeah, I think the main issues, like, I don't really hate Spreading Plague as a card. I don't know. It's just kind of problematic. Okay, what do we do? We want to go this way. So here we have multiple directions we can go. We can actually go back to the second area and do something there. But I think I'd rather go this other way first. Oh, right, that's active still because the patch notes lied to me. I forgot about that. There was something about checkpoints resetting when you touched other checkpoints, but that does not appear to be the case as far as I can tell. Oop, almost dead. It's fine. Oh, lag. Stop. Stop lag. Yeah, I imagine this is going to be unplayable for a lot of people. It's lagging for me now because of OBS. Like, when I don't run OBS, the level does not lag. But that was also the case with the last level, and people could not even get it to load without the game crashing, so... We'll see. We'll see. It was fun to design for part of it. Then it got tedious, so... Not a complete waste, even though no one ever plays it. Let's treat us rock rose. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know. That one doesn't really interest me. Oh, so it's like if they have one minion, you summon a 1/1 or like a 1/2 scarab. If they have two minions, you summon 2 1/3 scarabs? Is that the kind of thing you're talking about? That could be interesting. At 5 mana, that might have been a better idea for the nerf that they did, but I don't know. There's not a problem with the card. I think the bigger problem is that Druid is just too good at like everything. They're the only class that ramps, which is a big fucking problem. Like, you look at Magic, and green isn't as big a problem in Magic because you can splash colors. You can't splash Druid. Like, you can't just be like, alright, I'm just gonna play a few Druid cards. That's not an option. So, if you want to ramp, you can only play Druid. Nobody else can ramp. Which is a huge issue. Because ramping in like any mana-based card game is a big advantage. Almost dead. And for a while this was like kept in check, but it's not really the case anymore. Like they have really good single target removal, they have really good AoE-ish effects with like Spreading Plague and Swipe. They have insane armor gain, insane value generation. I don't want to deal with these things. You can, if you don't want to, you can try to, like, if you don't want to finish the set, you don't have to finish it. I started 2 different sets that I wanted to just, like, try out and see if I liked them. And then I just traded my cards away for those. When I was like, I'm not really into this, I just traded them away to people who were collecting the set. I was even nice about it. It was terrible trades for me. Let's see if we can try to get through this part. I died like 50 times here last night. So hopefully we can get through this. My commentary on the level's kind of lagging. We saw the 3rd area there, and we kind of cut through it. We're now in the 4th area, and we're going to be backtracking later. The sections are really cool. Fast-paced. Oh, I died, I think. Yeah, I died. I freaked out because of the lag. That was almost a one-shot. But yeah. Key takeaway point is that we're going to be backtracking to a lot of shit that we've seen. And there are other places we could be going right now, but I think this is the most efficient for what we're doing. Doing Ninja Pandas. That sounds cool. I don't know. I might look at more sets. I'm not really taking on more sets though because I'm trying to finish stuff. There's a bunch of sets that I only need like 1 or 2 of the rarest cards of. Like that really shitty CCG that's not really a CCG. Page Unbound CCG, which is like... It's literally 13 cards. It's a 13 card CCG with like no rules provided. There's like tribal mechanics but no tribes. It's really bad. I don't think they understand what to do when it comes to deciding a Magic clone card game. Oh, okay. Okay. We did it. Alright. We can get that key now, but it's pretty... I don't want to do that. But it's pretty hard, so I'm just going to not get it. And come back later. Because I don't want to spend forever here. Okay. Just got to get on this ladder. Oh my god, how do I fuck that up, man? I did the same thing last time. But yeah, so I need like a couple cards for that set. I need a couple cards for the Japanese mythology one. I've got a couple really small sets that I'm trying to finish off, like the Pixel Artillery or whatever that you showed me. The Life on the Sun Such or something. There's one about bogs. It's just pictures of bogs. I don't know. I'm still not really sure what I'm doing on that. I'm just opening lots of shit, making lots of trades. I really think Hearthstone... Oh, fuck. I could have saved that if I just went back to the... Right. I really think Hearthstone needs to switch to core sets. Like annual core sets. Rotate out the classic set and then do core sets. This is something that Brian Kibler has said numerous times. And if it gets implemented, he will definitely get full credit for it because he's actually talked to the game designers. I think they even tried to hire him at one point. But he was like, no, dude, I stream for a living and it's fucking easy. So I don't blame him. But like the classic set is where a lot of the problems are. Like, if you look at Druid and if you took away like Wild Growth and Nourish, where the fuck would Druid be right now? Wild Growth and Nourish are so problematic to have all the time. Like they are really, really bad for the class's identity because you can't really. Oh fuck! This part is really hard with lag. The game like freezes when you land on an oil thing. It's kind of wonky. Oh shit! Slightly too high. You hate Brian? I think he's a great dude. I don't know. I don't watch his stuff a lot anymore because one, he always wins, and his videos are so fucking clickbait. Like he's always like, and it's like this thing happened, and it tells you in the title, and it's like showing the cards, and his eyes are always huge. He's always holding his hair. There's always exclamation points, and you always know he's gonna win in the end. So it's like it's clearly a channel like kind of catering to the younger view base, which is fine. I mean, he's doing it for a job. You can't get mad that he's doing it that way. I don't usually. He's not my like favorite player to watch because I don't really go to Hearthstone streams. I only watch YouTube, and his channel's not very great. But just as a player, as a person, as a game designer, I think he's a very valuable asset to the community, and he has a lot of really good ideas. And he's definitely deserving of his legacy in the gaming world as fuck. As fuck. God, that part is really nerve-wracking. Did I get it? Okay. Alright. Oh, nice. But just like the idea of the classic set, it makes sense why they do it. It's so that so that if people are new to the game, they know what to buy, basically. Like if you like when you join, what did I tell you to do? Get classic packs. Anytime anyone joins, get classic packs because they're always going to be there. And more than that, they're full of really powerful, really useful cards that form the foundation for most decks. But that's also the problem. They're full of cards that form the foundation of most decks, and they've done that since the beginning of the game. Forever, obviously. So it's just really... Like, I feel like we cannot have a standard format in the way that a standard format's supposed to be unless they get rid of it. They don't even have to get rid of it completely. I think the best way to do it would be to do core sets that are almost entirely reprints or something. Like cycle in cards from the core set and from other sets, and if you already own those cards, then you just, you know, you still get to use them or something like that. They could do totally new sets and then like have it be like, if you own this percentage of the core set, you automatically gain this many packs when this comes out or something. Something along those lines where it keeps the idea of you can invest in one part of the game and you're always going to have access to that forever. But still allow the game to fucking change, because the game does not change enough right now. And the classes are very difficult to balance. Like, Rogue cannot get good spells because prep exists. Druid is always a problem, potentially, because ramp cards in general exist. Mage is always scary because Fireball exists. So anytime you give Mage a little too much speed... I changed this boss fight, as you can see. Still pretty easy, but slightly more interactive. Before, there was just a pit in the floor and the stuff didn't do nothing. Yeah, he's still a chump, but okay. So back to the level. we've done our oil surfing part. I believe I'm uploading a level or something here. And that like autofill stuff, right? Yeah. So now we can stop time, which is going to allow us to get past these lasers that are scattered around. Super Mario. Super Mario is great. Okay, so you are doing Super Mario. I have a second King Bowser, which is one of the chase rares for the set. Oh, that sky. It's fine. I'm gonna live with it. And I'm willing to give you a good rate on that. But I don't think chase cards count towards completion. I'm not positive on that. But the way it looks like is that they're just... Oh, I meant to fix that up there too. It's fine. Everything's fine. They're just like cool, rare things to have. I don't think they're counted towards your percentage of the set that you have. Which means I'm not like, oh, you also have a King Bowser? Well, fuck it then. I was gonna say, I'm not as inclined to like. Normally, you want to trade same rarities, but I'm not as inclined to have to like go find a chase for another set, because I don't want this. See where I'm going? Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the second area. This is something we could have done many moons ago, but I think it's more efficient to wait here. Do I need to turn in any keys? I think so. Just to be safe, because there's a wonky solution I made earlier to the one of the problems we had last night. So just to be safe, I'm gonna put these two keys away. I don't think it'll be a problem actually. But here's the shop, which is accessible pretty early on. Here you've got 4 different bonus weapons. I want to get the missiles first because they're pretty brusted. Okay, you're listing a lot of sets. You should probably focus on fewer things. I feel like you're casting too wide a net, but you do. That freaked me out. I was like, why isn't it... How? Like, how has this happened? Why won't it go? I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, I was gonna cut you a good rate, like, trade something not a chase for the Bowser, but if you already have one, I don't even care. Alright? I don't care at all. You're still listing sets. How many sets are you collecting? Jesus Christ. Like, what the hell? What is going on? Just freeze this guy. Kick through him. It's fine. Don't feel like dealing with him. Yeah, I think I do want to do this first. While I'm here. This is another key thing. This one's a bit nerve-wracking. You have to basically watch for as soon as time ends. Thankfully there's oh, we might just have to chill here for a second. The electricity makes it easier than it otherwise might have been. So it's kind of nice there. But you still have to, like, you have to hit it really fast or the lasers come on and then you're just dead. I think we got out. We might have to hit it one more time to be free. Now we're fine. No, hopefully we don't die. I don't want to do that again. It's kind of tedious. Hey, first try. So yeah, this area is all stuff we could have gone through before. But, so there's this oil dart down here. It's kind of blocking us. Obviously we could have come down after the oil thing. So there is a bit of non-linearity. Oh yeah, that's fair. Hey, it's fair. Follow. Swaggy Ninja. The second, even. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? I think here we want to use the oil, right? This room seems laggier than most. So, something about this room the game does not enjoy. These conned. I feel like I've started and then just abruptly stopped like 15 different trains of thought during this. It's been kind of a clusterfuck. Okay, so there's a dead end directly below me, just like a wall, and if you go down, you just can't do anything. So before this was a warp room. I mean, technically it is now, but we've changed this. This is my solution to the problem of the caviar gates. Is see, like if I try to go over the top, nothing works, right? So if I come from this side, I can get all these keys. Open it up, and see I started with one key, I still leave with the key. So it shouldn't ever screw the player out of anything. And this leads us back to the initial warp room from many moons ago. Let's top everything off here. But like if I wanted to go through this side, see I only have the one key and I wouldn't be able to get through all of them. And those will stay open, unlike the caviar gates I was using before, which won't. Which respawn when you die. So now that'll always be open. I guess we'll just save here. So now we're gonna go back towards the other side of the lasery majubery place. And enter another way. So once again, this is the part where you can do the two prongs, so to speak, in either order. And that's totally fine. Oh. And at this point, there's also a bunch of keys in various places that we could be getting, but aren't. We could, but we're just not, just because there's other keys near them that we can't get, and it's probably gonna be more efficient in the long term to just wait. Although I could go get the missiles right now if I wanted. Oh, I need to. Yeah, okay. So we can get through here. We can make the jump into that room, but we can't make the jump inside that room. So just ignore that for now, come back later. I think this one's easier with oil. Most things are easier with oil. Gotta lube up them jumps, you know? Oops. Oh, that was really poorly timed. Okay. That lag actually helped me out. I don't know why these things lag me out so much. Tuning cards is weird. Get your own cards. Oh no, we're doing this thing which is hard to explain. We don't need to worry about that guy right now. I don't remember if there's guys or anything. There is a guy. Fuck lag. Fuck the lag. Okay. And then on the way back, it's a bit easier if we just stop the shit. Yeah, we can do that. It's all good. The moon looks very detailed tonight. Yeah, it's very regal, you're right. I've definitely seen the moon tonight. Yep. Ah. Majestic. So, long time ago you might recall that there was a dead end that I didn't show you, but I told you about. We can get this drill on screen, added that checkpoint there so that this part's potentially less tedious. So here's the ladder we were above earlier that we didn't go down. And there's the wall that was blocking us. And now there's no longer a wall blocking us. So we're gonna go back there. You might end up declining. I mean, I'll probably accept it. Unless you're, like, screwing me for some reason. like it, basically, if... what I've been doing is if people have multiples of a thing, I don't trade for anything that they only have a one of. And I only trade them cards that they need. Because they don't already have. So if you do those two things, it's kind of hard to imagine why anyone would decline it. That being said, I have had like 2 trades declined. Not just like timed out because they took too long to respond, which has happened a few times. But it's almost like people don't check this game every single hour. But yeah, I don't get that when it's like it benefits both people and they're like, nah, fuck that. I hate being benefited. It's like, alright, I guess. This in case something goes wrong, but we're fine. Zatsu, how's it going? You trying to get me into a new series? I'll probably decline it. I'll tell you right now. I'll probably decline it. Just be safe. Go ahead and turn those in. I don't think... that was stupid. So you can only hold 7 keys. But there's no way that we could burn a key there, because as soon as we gain a key, we spend it. If I was already at 7 keys, I might have burnt one. I didn't die, kind of unfortunately, but I wanted to show off that this would be open. So we can go back to the start now. Oh, actually, you know what we can do? because we have 2 keys. We can actually go get the missiles. So let's go get the missiles. Because I love the missiles. Oh, excuse me. And then we'll go through the thing. So basically, if I had just destroyed the wall and not done the other side of the purple area, I have to go back and find the other entrance still. But since I did do the first entrance, that wall of key doors kind of helps the game remember that I did that. And serves as a shortcut. Before it was caviar gates, but those respawn when you die, so it wasn't very useful. And it legitimately took me 2 hours today to make that fucking room. So I really hope someone out there appreciates it. It took 2 hours of my life to place 3 rooms worth of blocks. There might be a cleaner way to do it. A big part of the problem was there's no object collision with doors. I was trying to find, so I had like drills that would be blocked by doors. I had like moving robots that would be blocked by doors. All kinds of stuff that would be blocked by doors. But it turns out doors don't block anything but you. Let's go ahead and top our stuff off. Just for the sake of it. We're going back here. It seems like the checkpoints are resetting. I don't know. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I don't know the logic anymore. We can come over here. But yeah, there might still be a better way to construct that kind of thing. It would have to use key doors in some way. Just because of the way the game does and doesn't remember shit when you die. It's basically like only key doors it remembers. Yeah, so here we can go through here. That wall stays gone until we die, which is very important, which is why I put a checkpoint and then had to abruptly stop last night. So now if I died, I can slide out through the top there. The wall would respawn, but we can actually get out this time, amazingly enough. I actually remembered that the player may want to leave. Isn't that crazy? I might die. Oh, we're fine. Okay. And there's a key over here I want to get. The guy got hostile with the Cenarian Circle. But he couldn't because he was hostile with them. So you know that I don't know anything in WoW. I get the gist of what you're saying, but do not understand any of the specifics at all. You can tell I really like these oil double jumps. This is a pretty fun room. It's very simple, but just feels good. Whew. Just clip that head. What don't you understand? The guy got hostile with the... I don't know what the Cenarian Circle is, or how he got hostile with them. The start of Legion, I'm assuming is the expansion, but I'm not entirely sure. Because that was like a while ago, right? He was getting his artifact, I don't know what that is. But he couldn't because he was hostile with them. So I understand. So he made enemies with some faction that I don't know, and he couldn't get something that I don't know. So explain all of it. I'm sure it's no, we'll just do that. Quite humorous to people who know the game. That's the third boss, very fierce. Make sure we top everything off. Probably good. Now we can fly as a flaming tornado. Trade of equal I didn't read this before. It's fair trade of equal level rarity of cards. They each have duplicates of the other one doesn't have any dueling card, and with my card will seduce you into the series. I will probably decline, but I'll look at it. I really don't want to get into any new series right now. So I didn't die, but if I did die, let's say the wall respawned, because again, that was part of the 2 hours I spent today fixing the shit. Oh, thank God I did this. Oh my God, this is such a better level now that I can slide through that hole. Alright, I feel better. So we have fiery tornadoes. We've achieved things. We can now get to most areas, actually. There's a lot of stuff that is available to us. We're only missing 2 of the main power-ups at this point. And we have 3 areas left. Well, 2.5. 2.5 areas left. We're going to revisit an old friend here. Let's top off our stuff and gobs. I don't really need to turn in any keys right now. So let's go back to the start. Thrall is a part of to be hostile. You kill all the people in a place called Moonglade. Legion is the expansion. You get an artifact, basically a free weapon upon reaching level 100. Starting the Legion expansion. Okay, so it's like a crucial default item that you're supposed to get, that the game's like designed around you getting, but they can't get this because of a hole in the design that makes you an enemy of the only faction that can give it to you. Okay, that makes sense. Is that a common problem? The way you say it makes it sound like it's uncommon. But if all you have to do is kill the wrong enemies, then it seems like it'd be pretty easy to fuck that up, right? Yeah, alright, we can go back to the start of the level now. There's a couple keys over here we can get. Now that we're a cool guy. I'm just gonna ignore that. Toy. Oh, okay. I hate the needles. The needles are like the worst weapon. Oh, wait. I think there's a pit under me. Yeah, missiles OP. Missiles OP. Yeah, I think I could have got this forever ago. I can definitely get it with the fire tornado now, but this shit worked as well, yeah. I don't know if I can get down that way, though. Oh, you can just jump down. Okay. Well, cool. Safety strats, because I don't want to die. It's very uncommon. Okay, so now I can go up here from the beginning of the game. There's also a key off to the side. I wonder if I can, like... It doesn't matter. It's trying to get extra juice. It's fine. I haven't done this jump in a while. Oh, man, that's tight. God, that is really tight. It might actually be easier to come back there later and get that. I'm gonna try it another time. One more time. You didn't think you were that bad? It's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. Like, actually. I actually haven't played Streets of Rogue. I'm sure I played it a couple of times, but, like, I haven't really played Streets of Rogue in almost 2 months. In almost 2 months. I was talking about this... it might have actually just been in Discord. The other day, I guess it was last Thursday, because that was update day. All of the updates now, like the past 3 updates, have added absolutely nothing to the game that I wanted to really use. And they keep taking away or ruining things that that I was using. And it's become really, really discouraging. Also, my mouse has been broken. Here's my old mouse. The scroll wheel, you can actually kind of hear the resistance. Probably. It doesn't like to go up. But I got a new mouse the other day, so I have been thinking about going back to Streets of Rogue. Now that it's easier to change items. I might wait till the next update day, which is... I think a little over a week from now. I don't think it's... Or no, it's less than a week. Today, what day is it? It's Friday today, right? Yeah, it's Friday. It's Friday. So next Thursday, I might go back to it. I don't know. We can play it, I guess, if you want to play. I'm just not excited for it. That's all. I'm just not excited. I mean, I'm pretty burnt out on... I'm pretty burnt out and frustrated with it, would be just a good way to say it. Because they keep making the game worse, in my opinion. Like, I really don't think that, after this, I ever want to do an early access game again. Like it's that bad. This is a bad experience of kind of falling really hard for a game, falling totally in love with it. Hey, Goobus. And then having it just change into something slightly worse over time. Like it's kind of heartbreaking. Huh? Oh no, not a cat door.
It's a bar, by the way.
It's a bar? Oh no! Did you have fun?
I did.
You wasted?
No. I hold my liquor very well, thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
I had 5 shots and a terrible mojito.
Mm.
I had fries to sober up.
Mm.
I ain't drunk. I was tipsy in the beginning.
Mm.
Debbie had like fucking 40
She just
shots.
drunk drive home. I just want you all to know.
I'm not drunk.
I'm very concerned now. Come on, this is a hard jump. Oh, I died. Fuck.
I'm fine. Debbie, however, had like 14 fucking shots and like 3 big tall glasses of I don't know what the fuck.
So she's dead.
And we were like, we should let her drive home.
Everybody's saying Goobus.
Are they really saying
Apparently it's Sunday and Saturday.
Yeah. Sunset. Sunset, buddies. Hi, buddies. Really? You just call me Goobus and they call me Goobus.
Yeah.
Dang it.
It takes so long to respawn. I might stop trying this jump right now. I might come back to this one later. So we're gonna have more stuff later.
I found good things to drink though. I had fries. Don't you hear me? I ate something.
Yes.
Instead of drinking on the empty stomach and not being sober.
Yes, I am proud. Proud father, yes.
I got home to you in one piece.
Mmm.
One whole.
I'm gonna inspect it all later. Skeptical.
There were so many people in here there. They're like, where's this Grumpus? That Grumpus at home. They're like, oh,
Yeah, didn't bring me.
I didn't know.
I probably wouldn't have gone anyways. I probably wouldn't have
It was
gone.
really loud. Really loud.
Yeah, I don't like going
Loud
places.
And,
Apparently people were eating fries.
I did that first, yeah.
Shit. I died. Did I die? No, I didn't die. I died.
She's gonna. She's
I
not
almost
gonna
saved
remember
it.
shit.
If I had held the button.
She's not gonna remember shit. She lost all her mummykins. All of them, and then kept trying to stick straws in her hair. I was like, no, baby, them straws, not mummykins.
No, that's close enough. They're basically the same
And
thing.
then just kept eating really cold fries. Like, I mean, like 2-hour-old like fries. She kept dunking them in ranch and like eating them and getting ranch every fucking where. And I'm like, nah, dude, you drunk as fuck. Stop eating your fries. It's gross. Alright, you stream.
You ain't bothering me.
Alright, cool.
I think I'm gonna give up on this thing. Okay. I don't remember what we were talking about. I'm gonna give up on this key though. That's the important thing. This jump is it's possible, but it's really, really precise, and since the respawn takes like 30 seconds, every single time... I'm gonna grab this one down here, but we're gonna come back for the other one. Thank you. I try really hard. Why did I use that? It's fine. Oh, that's fine. Okay, we're just gonna do this. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's going great. Yeah, we're gonna resist the temptation. Good job. Okay, temptation resisted. I think this, we want this. And like auto decline to trade. I didn't do anything. Oh, you know what? Maybe somebody, I don't know what cards you traded for. I think that might happen where, like I had already traded somebody the cards. Like I had already offered a trade to someone. And then they just accepted it or something? Because the cards would have been in my collection still when you offered the trade, if that's what it was. Because as you can see, I have not done anything. I am blameless. Alright, so there's the fourth boss? Fourth boss. Fourth boss. Nicely sidestep that whole key situation. So now we have this, infinite ammo, wind jumps. One of my favorite things. Just in case anything bad happens, we want to be able to save it. There's a key above us, but we can't quite get it right now. I don't think. We might actually be able to with superior skill. It was the worst trade deal in history. Terrible. Truly terrible. Alright, so where are we? Where are we? Where might we be? Oh. Oh, it's a big pit. Oh, good. There's a hole up there. Hmm. Oh, we're back. What you doing? You go, bus. Let me turn these keys in. Yeah, so we plop out back at the start. Which is convenient because we're actually going to climb right back up that. So good. That's basically it, yeah. Gonna save real quick. The hole up in the side of the mountain is inaccessible. What? I don't know what that. Yeah, you can eat that. She's torturing a cat. Damn. What are you doing?
Anyways.
Slightly. You say fish over here, then, don't worry.
No,
So, we have this thing up here. Keep this in mind for later. What are you doing? You leave that cat alone. Go get food. Oh, that's not the right button. I don't think she left with food. I just want to point that out. I'm pretty sure no food was gotten. Okay, so we're in whatever dungeon number this is. I think the 5th. I think I only want to do it with 2, actually. Let's wait for those to despawn. Because you can only have 3 out at a time. Okay. Whew. The bullet time actually made that a little bit easier. We also could have done like a tornado and then quick switch dealio. Speaking of, yeah, I'm gonna do this like. And then this thing, I believe, refills all of your stuff. That's handy. Should have had this open when I came in the room. Would have made things slightly easier, I think. That's not a good time to stop it. Whatever, it's fine. It's going great. It's going great. just go. Hug it. Yeah, and like nothing does anything to them. Thankfully they just boost it off screen. We can go up or down. I think I want to go down. Is this a blind death pit? This is a blind death pit. That is not supposed to be that. That is not supposed to be a blind death pit. I don't know how I missed that. It's fine. It's great. There's a checkpoint right before it. We'll just leave it in. Not happy with that. Nope. Nope. Shoot up at the big guys. It's fine. Oops. Why are you not dead? So we have a caviar gate. This is the last warp room that we have not seen yet. Probably would have been faster to just use the fucking area transition. Make sure we're totally topped off. There we go. Yeah, we'll just do this. Flip. Flap. Everybody's so quiet now. What happened? So there's a block immediately to our side that we can't deal with. This is back where we were before. This is actually a bad way to go into this room. Oh, well, that guy's back to us. Trying to find a good trade with a stranger. Okay, I understand. That's a very time-consuming process. Oh, you turn around. Okay, I didn't think you'd turn around. Yeah, I don't want to fight that guy then. We can just go up. Nope. You get so much stuff, it's like hard to navigate your life. Oh wait, it's the other way? Yeah. Oh wait, we want to do that later. But we do want to go do this now, I think. Wish you could save the filter settings. I just scroll through the whole list. Dude, I am so bad at switching between these things. This is ridiculous. Alright, let's just get the fuck out of here. What do you mean, what? What? I'm running low on Tornado. I don't think that'll be a problem. Luna's just like in a plastic bag over there, and it's kind of distracting. Okay, we do have to kill this guy. There's probably a better way to do this. Yeah. This will be better. So we need to jump on that punching block majigger to break the thing beneath it, which will allow us back through. Nope, nope, not that way. There you go. So it's kind of like the main objective, so to speak, in this little, like a non-linear part of the dungeon. Yeah, I feel like you're hitting more buttons than I hit. Like I go to their thing and I just look at the sets I want. You know? Ah, you shan't escape me. Good. Okay. Basically done. Actually, not quite. I can't get into that room. Right? Pretty sure it's blocked off by a gate. Yeah. Oh. Maybe I should have been slightly more careful then. Okay, well, here's a boss. This is actually one of the few vaguely difficult ones. Please don't kill me. Dude, the lag, come on. Okay, I think I got him. Okay. Maybe we can refill all of our ammo in here. Yeah. So now we can cheat death. Trying to trade 4 specific cards. Right. No, I'm just saying, like, if you just, I just click, I look at, I'm gonna come back to this room in a second, but my health's really low. Actually, I don't even want to come back to that room right now anyways. So I need more keys. We're gonna come back to that a lot later. That's part of 100%ing the level. Okay, but now, like, we could go beat the level at this point. But instead, we are going to go... let's turn in some keys. And then we're going to go back and get keys. And actually, along those lines... Oh, let's hit this checkpoint in case I fuck it up. I can just climb this... wall and go back and get the other one, which we needed the... thing for. So all of the keys are now accessible. Yeah, so like let's say I'm trying to trade an uncommon that somebody wants, right? So I look for any uncommons, or sometimes even commons, or if I have multiple uncommons or something, I might look for like a rare and trade them 2 for 1 or something. But normally I try and look for like uncommons they have that I don't have in any sets I have. So I just look at what sets we have in common, and for each one, I just click it, quickly scroll through. It takes like 2 seconds unless they have a bajillion cards to see, you know, what they have that I don't have. And since the zeros are in red, it makes it pretty easy to see, right? And then you have the stuff. I'm doing a good job. That'll work. Like, I understand there's more filter settings, but I don't think you need... If you want to use them, that's fine, but I feel like you're hitting more buttons than you necessarily need to hit for something that should be pretty simple to make happen, you know? We're gonna ignore that void between worlds. You're searching by synergy of the cards you want. Okay, oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So you're doing the exact opposite. That seems way, way more tedious, though. That seems way more... Because you have to look for people who have the thing, and then you don't even know if they want anything at all that you have. I feel like it'd be easier to start with what you know you can give, and then look for things you might want. You know? I feel like it's easier. You may disagree, but it's been my perception. I've been trading like a mofo. Yeah, so when I get 2 more keys, so I need all of these weapons to get the super duper secret weapon, which is going to involve that room we were in a while ago full of spikes, like after the boss we just fought. So I need to get that plant Healy weapon Majubi. What's happening? Okay, camera shenanigans. It just like wasn't letting me go out. That was actually kind of freaky. Yeah, it seems like a Genghis kind of way to do it. But I mean, you do you. I think it'd be faster to warp. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go for the one I couldn't get before because it's too precise. It might be easier to do the wind thing up and then switch to spikes at the top. Not positive that it will be, but it might be. There's also... There's a, I'm just like out of checkpoints? What happens? Yeah, let's just find any checkpoint that's active. See, I really don't understand how the checkpoints renew in this. Yeah, like this one's active for some reason. Or like by active I mean available to be used. And now this one, like I don't understand. It seems to save the last few, however many. I want this one because it's gonna make it less tedious. Can I please just have that checkpoint, please? Pretty please, please. Why? Why? Try one more thing and then I'll just accept it. This is active again. This one just doesn't reset. I think because this, so I made this, I started working on this level before the update that I think changed how checkpoints work. I think this is the only remaining checkpoint from the work I did there, because I repositioned the central warp room. I had designed up to that point, and then I added an extra checkpoint between those two at the start of the second area, just to be a little more convenient. I think that's actually a different object. I think that's why it's not resetting. I think that one just will not reset until I die. I might be wrong on that. But I can't figure out anything else that's going on. I think that's just a relic of another era. And there's just no getting around it. When I die here in like 2 seconds, I can reuse it. Hey, pop me up there, buddy. You had 15 of a thing and 7 of a thing, same rarity. When you trade one of your 15s for one of the 7s, so you have 14 and 8. Why would I do that? I mean, I wouldn't necessarily decline it. Here's something I can do. No, wrong direction. Damn it. That would have worked if I clicked the other direction. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to tornado up and then go to skull mode so we can just stand on the things. To be nice? But what does that do, though? I mean, you're trying. What are you doing? Like, what does that accomplish? I just don't understand the objective. What is the benefit? Oh, we could also... What else is over here? Actually, while we're here, hold on. While we're here... I say that like it'd be hard to get back here. It's connected to a warp point. While we're all the way out here. Even restock that ammo. You never know. There's a key over here I might as well just get. Right now. 2 and 0 trying to get 1 and 1. Well, maybe I didn't understand the original question then. So I have 15 and 7. Oh, I see what you're saying. For some reason I think you're swapping them, but that didn't make any sense. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't care about that. Of course I do that. If you go straight to the wall, you can actually do that with just the oil. So hypothetically, I could have gotten this key forever ago, but there's just like no point. There's just like no point in doing that. Yeah, I will do basically any trade that benefits me and any trade that doesn't hurt me. And like I was saying earlier, when I got out of those sets, I actually did overly generous trades just to get them. Like, I just wanted to get rid of the cards. So I was trading like an uncommon and a common from a set I didn't want for just like one uncommon from a set I did want. Just to like get rid of the shit. I probably didn't need to do that. I probably could have done it more efficiently and benefited just as easily, but I mean, it didn't really hurt to do it, you know? I'm not using the stuff anyways. I haven't tried discarding things yet. I might eventually do that. The rate seems really bad, though. You get like 1 or 200 for a discard, and it takes 10,000 for 2 cards. Or for a single pack. I guess hypothetically you could get... Oh, that freezes stuff? Oh, that's cool. I don't even know what my things do, man. I have so many items. I have too many items. Screen transition. Yeah. Yeah. Just go in the correct direction. Easy peasy. I want to go save with this, and then like I have too much shit, man. It's so hard to just cycle through your stuff. It's like almost more of a liability to have all of these extra weapons. I don't care, I'm getting it all. Good enough. I'm gonna come right back here. I just want to save with the thing. Is anything wrong? Not really. Got that off. Why not? So there's a few keys over. Actually, I could work up through the purple. Maybe we want to work down. We'll work down. Just in case anything bad happens. I could also just like freeze these platforms. I think having the tornado out is probably enough of a what do I say, safety net. Welcome back. Made lemon. Oh, I can go for some some Geminade right now. What the fuck do I have in my brain for some lemonade? Although I still have this Baja that I'm not actually drinking. I'm just so engrossed in how amazingly designed this level is. You know? Oh. I think I need the... Where is this? It seems like it's kind of off screen, but there's supposed to be a laser in the ceiling that shoots. You don't do that. There it goes. Yeah, the sprite wasn't showing up there for whatever reason, but there was a laser. Wasn't just doing that for no reason. Is room temp? You didn't have a big enough vessel to make a large glass. Yeah, Baja in a can's worse than Baja from the top. That's absolutely true. And Baja from a bottle is better than Baja from a can as well. So Baja from a can is the worst possible Baja you can get. That being said, it's still Baja Blast, so you know. But it is a bit too sweet, I think, from the can. It's a bit too, I don't know, highly concentrated or whatever. What is our... Okay, our get out of jail card that we didn't need was going to be pause the game, find skull, use skull. Classic Warlock. Sick reference, I know. No. Slurm? No, fuck Slurm. Slurm's terrible. I'm not drinking slug juice. Okay, then we're good. Okay, that was scary. Oh, we can just do this. What am I doing? What am I doing? I can literally just walk on spikes now. New Slim? I haven't tried New Slim. Fuck roaches. Not in my house. Get tornadoed. Trying to think. I don't think there's that much left. Like, we could go beat the level, but I do want to show every inch of it if I'm gonna go through this much effort to make it. You know? I want to at least get it all up there. Especially since I'm kind of doubtful... Ooh, I almost died. I'm kind of doubtful anyone will ever actually play this. Just because it's so much. Which feels really bad, but at the same time... I just gotta believe in the dream, you know? That we're making Metroidvania for the sake of Metroidvania, and there has to be value in that. And if there isn't, then life is meaningless. Bet Todd will? I don't think Todd will. I'm sure Todd would want to, but I don't think Todd could load the last level. I think they said they had, like, too much lag to load it up. Probably should have gone to save, but we'll be fine. Oh, wait, I definitely need more fuel, though, for my missiles. How many missiles? Damn it. Time stop. What the fuck is time stop, man? There's so much shit. Yeah. Well, let's go get some more ammo for our, Scorcher, Majorcher. Yeah, like these for whatever reason, no. Oh shit! I think I died. You do not want to slide through doors that could potentially have pits. That's not. It's just not a good strat. But yeah, I can load and play these levels just fine. It takes a while to load. It takes like, you know, 10 to 15 minutes to load up. But once it's up, I can play them just fine. There's not even like any lag. There's lag now because I'm streaming it. But normally there's not even lag. So I don't know, it's really weird that nobody else can do that. Like, that's really bizarre to me that no one else has been able to play the other level. So I think this one's smaller, but not as small as I had hoped it would turn out to be. I kind of went overboard anyways again. Try to conserve some tornado. Get more RAM. Download 1 million RAM. That's smart. Times that. So this is a key we could have gotten 1 million years ago, but it's so much easier if you just stop time. Because there's these missiles flying in from off the sides. There's these alternated lightning things. Like, fuck all that. We don't want to deal with any of that, right? And then it's just some simple platforming over these fire bars to get the key, which is actually totally covered by the interface now that I'm looking at it. It's fine. It's fine. It's a flawless level. It's great. I don't know if I want to go down or... I think I'd rather go up. Oh, well that was good. Shit. I hope I have enough juice to get out of here. Oh fuck, I'm dying. That was really smooth. Really smooth. Pretty proud of myself. No, I don't want to talk to you. Got a lot of keys on me I don't want to lose. I guess I've only collected 2 since the checkpoint, so we're probably fine. But I did lose a lot of ammo. Speaking of which, I'm low on... Yeah, I have like no tornado, otherwise I'd just tornado out of here. Fuck a boogie. Oh, did I get this? I think I need tornado. Oh wait, no, I don't need tornado to get back. I can just use spikes to get back. We're fine. Okay, so we gotta go turn all these keys in. Yeah, just throw some lemonade over here. Thank you. So low on ammo on like everything. Okay. I don't think there's much left to do. There's the stuff in the pink dungeon still. There is There's a couple keys scattered back. I'm trying to think what's even left. There's not much. You can kind of tell, because there's exactly as many keys as you need. So we can actually just look and see how many keys are left after this. So all of those are done. We can go ahead and grab these M tanks and an E tank. And again, you wouldn't need all of this in like a normal playthrough. I just want to do it to say that I've done it mostly. But this is like way more gear than you would ever need. The idea being that you would pick and choose as you work through the game how many. So there's only 3 keys left. Okay, so there's only 3 keys left. There's one in the purple, one in the pink. That sounds vaguely sexual. There's the last one. What am I missing? Blue, 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 blue. What am I missing? Ninja Japan is out of print on the 11th of next month. Behind. Oh, that's actually smart. I didn't even think of that. That probably is a good strat. I haven't been doing that at all, but yeah, that's smart. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's do the... Let's go do the pink first. Because that gives us more time to appreciate our reward. Hairball, be gone. And then we'll go do the one in the purple. And hopefully by then I'll have remembered... Oh wait, no, I know where the last key is. I know where the last key is. I actually should have got it when I was at the water place. I forgot about it. So the final dungeon is back out in the watery place. There was a cave we couldn't go into that was just full of spikes. Some of you super attentive viewers may remember that. The rest of you try to keep up. Oh, that was almost cool. And there's a key along that path. That's much easier with lag. Like, that is not that hard to do, but that is like a vaguely Kaizo-esque trick to do normally. You can do it, but nah, we'll just use the fucking fire. Fuck that. I also maybe could have oil jumped that. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. Oh, the time stamper. It's like, it's that time. Which isn't really doing anything. Can I freeze these guys? I think I can freeze these guys. Well, he's just gonna boost off the screen. That'll be fine. Kinda wanna find out, though. It's just totally worthless, but I just wanna see. Yeah, you can freeze those. Okay. Cool. That helps justify the existence of a freeze gun in the first place. Yeah, so up over here. I don't want to get there. I can probably oil over there. Try to have efficient usage of my resources. Okay. Okay. So make sure I'm clicking the right directions. Ah. I think I do still have to do this. No, I don't. I don't. I don't have to do the punching block thing, because I can drop to the bottom now. And I have the key, so to speak, to the warp room. What does the roof of your mouth feel like? What? Don't make me go down this rabbit hole. I don't... I don't like being self-conscious about the insides of my mouth. Not self-conscious, but, overly aware? Freaks me out. Yeah, I don't know. Normal mouth texture. Somewhat smooth, but not like crazy smooth. Just bumps, you know. I think we're good on stuff. I think we're good on stuff and things. Oh, can I freeze this guy? Yes. Oh, you stayed frozen. Oh, cool. I thought he was gonna thaw out. Well, cool. Freeze gun OP, actually. Okay, so now this section's a clusterfuck. This section is a complete clusterfuck. So we have this suspiciously tall room. Okay, I barely made that. Then I need... Oh wait, no, I need to have tornado on so I can get over when I come through. So there's a hallway up here. Whew. Just full of shit. Just so much shit. Oh, fuck. It's okay, we saved right before that, right? I hate the... Do you have, like, the... I shouldn't even be talking about... Like, the baggy thing under your tongue? Do you have those, like, baggy bits? Right under your tongue? I used to, like... I don't know, obsess about, like... Not sucking on them, because they're, like, inside your mouth. But, you know, like... Like, pressuring them? Pressurizing them? I don't know. And it freaked me out. I was like, I need to stop. This is gonna, like, damage shit in my mouth. So I just try to ignore that my mouth has an inside. This is, like, back in elementary school, and it still freaks me out to this day. I'm just like, stop fucking with... Don't explore inside there, alright? You need it all intact. It's very important that it not fall to pieces. But that's where that paranoid... I just don't... Yeah, normal mouth stuff. That's such a weird thing to be worried about. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna suck too hard and break my mouth bags. I don't even know what the fuck those are. I don't remember mouth biology. Oh. Right. So there's a laser at the end of this hallway that you might have seen that if we don't stop time is going to chase us the entire way. I think we're almost at the end. Yeah, this hallway is just like fucking super expert Mario Maker garbage spam central. And then at the end we come out over here. Remember this thing I told you to remember? Dun 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 dun! Super secret item! And then on top of all that shit, you also have to had unlock every item, every bonus item. Oh my god. Then you get this, which I want to build like an entire level around because this thing is super fucking cool. So secret! It's like the secretest of secrets. So it's this jetpack, and it just replenishes when you hit the ground, and you just have this blaster. This is fucking awesome. If I hadn't discovered this so late in development of the level, I definitely would have worked this into like the main thing. But I feel like it's pretty cool as like a super secret final upgrade. Okay, so all we have left now are 2 keys. 2 keys and the final dungeon, and then we will be done. I don't know how long have I been playing this? It's gonna be like a 2-hour upload attempt. Oop, this is the map room. Be into bomb chicken? I don't know what bomb chicken is, so... Oh, you can't slide while you have that on. That's interesting. Why can't you slide? I wonder if that's a bug, or you're just not supposed to slide with that on. This is a huge waste of time to go buy one of these now, but I'm gonna go buy it. No, I don't give a fuck. Buy it now. The final boss is, like, not a complete pushover, but he's not very hard either. So this is, like, ridiculous overkill. You would never need all of this shit. You would never need all... Like, buy homing missiles and you're probably good. Homing missiles and, like, an M-tank. I think we're probably good on stuff. We want to come down from the top again, though. Vertical Bomberman. That's actually interesting. What am I restoring? Huh, is it? No, okay. I thought it might be trying to restore the jetpack because it's not a complete power bar, but it's just pure coincidence that I just had a bunch of shit. We can actually be using the jetpack, too. I should be using the jetpack. So I can be like, whoosh. Ooh, so useful. God. Alright, I forgot you can't slide. Oh man, this is so powerful. Look at me doing these jumps from the beginning of the level. Almost as efficiently as I did them before. Of course I do have to switch away. You're a chicken, you lay bombs, and you're on those bombs, and you can kick the bombs. But it's like a platformer? I don't know, I'll look into it. I wasn't a huge Bomberman fan. I liked the 3D ones. Like, it was Bomberman 64 and... there was another one. Oh man, it's so powerful. Such a powerful... I really miss sliding though. Oh my god, it's so strong. Look at this raw power. I'm the warrior of legend now. Yeah, Bomberman 64 and I can't remember what the sequel was called. But those games were a lot of fun. I don't think I get jetpack over there. But I'm not sure. I might be able to. We're gonna try this. If it goes wrong, okay, one click is skulls. Got it. Ooh, alright. You're supposed to tornado over there, but fuck it. We got a jetpack. I don't give any fucks. You're also supposed to tornado down here, and it's really cool. Oh, I guess you could just jump normally. That's also cool, I guess. We got one last bonus item left. Don't do that. Yeah, I like Bomberman. I liked the 3D ones. I didn't really care for the top-down ones. Although there was that, like, I can't remember what it was called. It was on the Game Boy Advance. It might have been Bomberman Advance, actually. That might have been the name. But it was like a Bomberman RPG-ish kind of thing? It's hard to explain it. Also, I didn't play too much of it. For whatever reason, I had it, and I was really into it for like a week. A friend also had it. This was when I learned pretty early on that I have a problem. Because we both had it, and I was like really into it for a week, and then I just abruptly stopped playing it. And then like a month later, they were like talking about the game and how good it was and how far they were in. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that game existed that I own, that I'm not playing for some reason. And here we are today, where I have a bajillion things in my Steam library that are unplayed. I don't know. I'll look into it. I probably wouldn't be super into Bomb Chicken, whatever that is, but I'll look into it. It could be cool. Yeah, that was one of my earliest memories of realizing that I have a problem finishing games. Taking it way back here. Okay, last key is over here. And actually, I'm gonna get it and go through the final dungeon and then just come back, which will make sense. So we're actually just gonna go to the final dungeon right now. We're nearing the final stretch. This jetpack is so cool. I like how I have to make up excuses to use it. It's not super useful, but it is very cool. But it's also going bye-bye for a moment. So we gotta go diving. So hopefully players would have seen this. Of course there is the map to kind of like help you if you get lost, but obviously a lot of people aren't gonna know. A laser just did a thing, which is weird. Seems like something to be concerned about. A laser in the distance just shot, but it's fine. Probably. We get to the end of the level and there's just like a terrible soft lock or can't be completed or something, and then I cry. Never do anything ever again. I want a tornado out, right? I forgot the button. I hit the jump button, I was like, why didn't it shoot? Alright, so now we are in the final dungeon. Actually, that's not true. We're walking into the final dungeon right now. Just gotta get our little screen transition here. Classic Castlevania style. And by classic, I mean non-classic Metroidvania Castlevania. So, the way this dungeon is structured is every bonus weapon from the shop gives you a shortcut. So there's actually a shortcut directly below me But again, I'm trying to do the thing 100%, so I'm actually just going to play through the entire dungeon anyways. And I'll just show where the shortcuts are when we get there. Here you're supposed to do some oil stuff. I don't know if I want to play along or if I just want to do the... I think I just want to be safe for the sake of time. You're supposed to do oil stuff, but obviously the player can do this. This isn't like, oh my god, it's so broken, cheese. Like, obviously, I designed it with that in mind. It's fine. I feel like it's nice to put in situations where players can feel like they're not outsmarting the game, but they're being cleverer, right? Like, you see a callback to something that's like, oh, this is the kind of obstacle, but then it turns out you don't really need to play the game in that way anymore. Oops. It's a little bit of obstacle theory right there. Did you go away? Okay. I have a plan. Oh, the plan worked! Oh man, that was scary. Okay, that was a scary moment in my life. You're trying to solve a puzzle in your Squid Game. I feel like I don't understand this game. That ice block signifies that that's a water level, and I was supposed to put water there, flush with the ice block, and then delete the ice block. We're just gonna leave it as a relic. I am not changing that shit. But yeah, here is the shortcut we could have used earlier, just to show the things. Good job. So if you have the sea bomber, you can just skip all the stuff we just did. I wish there were water here. I really wish there were water there, but it's not worth... It's not worth like 3 hours of my life, because I'd have to redo this whole thing, and on top of the editing required. Which should be like a half-hour process. It's just not worth it. Yeah, get winded on. Sorry about the ice. It's fine. Of all the things that's happened, that's like the least. I'm hoping that's the only fuck up. So here we have another shortcut. We could use the ice thing to get through. So there's a little bit of platforming, like fighting between each shortcut, so that there's still some dungeon. But for the most part, if you go through the hassle of getting all of the stuff, you just skip the entire dungeon, which I think is kind of cool. Sort of a trade-off. I mean, it's 12 keys to get all that stuff. Like, that's a lot of stuff to get. So I think it's kind of worth it. Or not worth it, but like, it's reasonable to let the player do that, is what I'm trying to say. So much stuff. I think I put too many of these guys. I think that's probably an issue. But it's fine. Look, we're like Axiom Verge. It's fine. People love Axiom Verge, right? So we're like the best Metroidvania ever. Look at this thrilling combat where you wait and there's no danger and you just wait for the enemy to die. Look how thrilling. It's just like Axiom Verge. That means I'm an excellent designer, right? And this isn't a mistake. You finished the puzzle, GG. Oh, I missed what... Did you explain? It's one of those where you click squares... Oh, yeah, those... The, like, toggly things. Yeah, I used to be okay at those. There's the shortcut if we climb that ladder. So we would have skipped all of that stuff. And then here we get a checkpoint. So every 2 shortcuts there's a checkpoint. Make sure everything's topped off. Yeah, at some point in my life, I hit this stage where I'm just stopped doing those. Like, I just start clicking randomly until it solves itself. Unless there's, like, a number of moves, like, limit. Sometimes they do that. So there's the other one. You have to, like, stop time and sneak in, and then you break the thing. This part's pretty cool, I think. So we get to tunnel back through areas we've already been through before. I don't know what that laser was. I think that was the one we just saw. Which doesn't make any... Oh, I can break that? Oh, shit. I need to catch up, man. Alright. I was leaving blocks behind. That was too far. Does this guy just fall? Oh my god, he rides it. I've actually never done this whole section this much before. Oh, but then he just like sits there in the way? That is so inconvenient. Okay, what are you doing with your life? What is this shit? Oh my god, what the fuck is that, man? Get out of here. Yeah, so we just tunnel through everything like that, and then we're in a new part of the dungeon. What the fuck was that? Yeah, this'll work on him. Dude, I love this jetpack. Okay, so this is like a pretty... I might need to try this game out. Is it on Steam? Does it have its own website? Like, where would one find this Squid idle game? Because I like the idea of idle games, but I find I often lose interest when there's not enough, like, a game to it, you know? When there's not enough interactivity and there's not enough decision-making. I've actually thought about designing an idle game, as silly as that sounds. Like, there's a bajillion of them, but I think it might be a fun exercise to try to make one that's, like pretty high in strategy and, like, player agency. Congregate? Okay. I'll look into it. An oil across? Or I can just jetpack. That's a pretty cool room. I like these, like, conveyor belt platforming rooms in this level. I feel like those are some of the better design rooms. A lot of the combat, I mean, it's Mega Man, so a lot of it's just like shoot at shit until it dies. There's not a lot going on. Okay, good job. Over there is the checkpoint from earlier, and over to the side is the last shortcut. But we ain't about that life. Can I go up, please? Oh my god, that's terrifying. Why are you coming for me still? Be dead. Okay. How do I want to do this? Okay. That's also one of my favorite rooms in the level. I feel like it's got some cool. There's a lot of ways you can do all of the obstacles in there. It's very open. I like stuff like that. That enemy should be closer. That was kind of a mistake. Probably should have fixed that at some point. It's fine. Take the good with the bad. I know how to not tickle myself, okay? I'm not a complete moron. I am pretty dumb, but... Dude, this jetpack is my favorite. Fly away. What the fuck? Yeah, I think that's all of it. Yeah, that door is the last checkpoint. So that's all the stuff in the dungeon that you could skip, and then at the very end we have this little, like, boss rush. Oh wait, actually, we have a warp room first. This is something I wish I had done in the last level, but I'm glad I thought to put it in this time. And we actually have one final item, the good old classic blaster. Very, very useless at this stage in the level, but I needed a way to open that up. So this is that hole in the wall from forever ago. And if we would have gone in, obviously we would have just been blocked. I just needed a way to have that be a thing. So I just added in. I still had a weapon slot, so I just threw in something that wouldn't really change anything. And so here, if I didn't already have all of the items, if I didn't have the jetpack, if I needed more, if I get to the boss and I feel like, oh, it's too hard, I need to go get more energy tanks or something, there's a way you can just leave the final dungeon without having to walk back through. That's where I really fucked up in the last one, is the end kind of expected you to have at least some stuff from the shop, but there was no way to communicate that to the player, so it's possible to go to the end with like no extra gear, and by the time you're so far in that you're like, fuck, this is really hard, it's too late, and you're just trapped in there. There's no real way to get back. Swallow gum to catch the seeds. It's brilliant. Alright, so we're actually done now. We can go fight the final boss. The end's pretty easy. We have so much stuff. We shouldn't die, but famous last words. We actually haven't died in a while. I'm kind of proud of myself on that. Just gotta get in this hole right here. Just want to renew my save over here in case I do that. We'll be good. Good and close. Didn't let you use checkpoints? Oh my god. I would not be doing things like this. Alright, so this guy's still a complete chump. You just get inside him and then he's fucking dead. I need to stop using that guy as a boss. I think he's gonna get retired after this one. He's never been good. Squid Guy's in a bit more of a cramped spot, but also a chump. What's this one again? Oh yeah, you. Also still a chump. They're all just complete chumps. Really, the ring guy is the only one who's even close to a challenge. Oh, I can just freeze you though. So, Chomp, I respect you. I'll let you live. Chomp. Yeah, and then here's the final boss. I think I'm gonna start with this. So this fight's got some stuff going on. We've got these two turrets up there that you can't actually kill. You also get hit at the start pretty cheaply. Unless you get the true ultimate secret weapon. Ah. Damn, dude. And then you can also, if you want to make the terrain more even, you can use the Crashy Majashi to do stuff. I think that's one of his weaknesses. What's the other weakness? This? I don't remember what the other weakness is. Oh, he's pulling me in. He's pulling me in! What? That's gonna deflect that, yeah. What? What is happening? Oh my god. Here, let's get the jetpack back out. Oh shit, dude. So I'm pretty sure this one actually is one of his weaknesses. So Rita is so cramped. Oh, I can... Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, I actually want to leave that block then. Jingus. Yeah, so not the hardest boss ever made, but you can see why you would want to get at least some gear. You have to kind of push the awkwardness of the fight and the unfairness up a little higher than normal just to encourage the player to get anything. Otherwise there'd be no reason. I feel like I'm playing a little loose here. I might as well just get this on me. You know? Okay, there's a lot of paragraphs. I'm not gonna read all that right now. Let's just finish the thing and then I'll read it. What the fuck happened? I think the ice thing might actually be the other weakness. It might not be the missiles. Let's try the ice Majubi. That seems pretty good. Yeah, that seems right. Get iced on, fam. Ugh. Alright. So there you go. Tropical Megalab, 100%. Only took 27 years. I hope you appreciated the journey. It's pretty fun. It's not like... I don't know. There's still a lot of things I would change in it, but I think it is a pretty fun level. It got a little tedious towards the end, but that was only because I wanted to find all of the stuff. If I didn't want to get every single thing, I think that would have been more enjoyable to actually play. Yes. I don't know how long this is going to take to upload it. Hopefully it's fast. But it is a big level. Easy peasy. Okay, so what are you saying?